Something's up with my audio. I don't know what it is. My game audio. I'm trying not to expose you guys to the awful sound. Maybe no stream tonight then? Hey, but though. Holy shit. What is going on? Does this thing not know how to power down? Huh. Oh no, not Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. If this doesn't work, I'll probably just call it a night. I have to be at work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so that means I have to be up at 5:30 a.m. I don't know why this is not shutting down, though. I'm about to hard power this off. This might be bad. Yikeroni. That probably wasn't the best thing to do, but it was like stuck almost. Whew. Yikes. Please no shitty audio now. There we go. Oh, I see what's on. Okay. Oh, this didn't mess up my save file. That would suck. That would indeed the suck. Yay. Signs of love. Oh, what? Did they give any hints to what type of game part? No, I don't think they did. Let's see. Huh. Signs of love. Oh, Uncle Dojima. The spring cold can be tough, but Uncle Dojima catches my eye. Shoot. Upstairs we go then. But yeah, there hasn't been any indications. Let me just move this mic closer to my gob. Oh, yeah. Le murder. It's time for the murder.
Oh, you're up. Well, I'm off.
Hey, Sal. Yeah, I got this whole thing going.
Dad has to go do something. He got a call, so he left.
Thank you, Nanako, you sweet child. Oni-chan loves you. Yeah, I like it better than Persona 5. So, there's that. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Can't change my mind. I think the characters and the story are better in Persona 5. Or Persona 4, I mean. And that is not even a bias of my having done the localization testing on this game. I just think it's better.
When I looked, I saw 3 police cars zooming by. You live by the police station, don't you? Did you hear anything?
Well, you'll probably play, what, Persona 5 Royal? I think, scale-wise, it's P4, P3, P5. I think of the new generation of Persona. I don't want to throw Persona 1 and 2 in that. It's its own being.
I heard some yelling, but nothing more. A total disappointment. Jeez, you need to pay more attention to stuff like that. How else are we supposed to get the juicy stories?
Yeah. They're completely different games.
Hey, did you see it yesterday? Of course not. What is that rumor for real? I don't know, but it seems like a lot of people have seen it. Yukiko said she'd be here after lunch. I wonder why they're holding a school assembly all of a sudden.
Oh, I know.
Hey, what's wrong, Yosuke?
Oh, it's nothing.
You sweet boy.
Everyone, please settle down. The school assembly is about to begin. First, the principal has something to say.
I regret to say that I have a terrible announcement for all of you. One of our third-year students, Ms. Saki Konishi of Class 3, has passed away.
Passed away?
Ah, poor Yosuke. I sunk 300 plus hours into this game testing it.
Ms. Konishi was found deceased early this morning. The reasons behind her passing are currently under investigation by the police. If they ask you
Drama.
for your cooperation, I urge you as students of this school to provide only the facts. All right, please quiet down. I have been assured by the faculty that there's been no evidence that bullying was involved in the incident. So mind what you say, not only to the police, but to anyone who asks.
Ooh. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Found dead? How could this happen?
Quite easily.
She died the same way as that announcer, right? It's so creepy.
Super mega ultra creepy.
Well, last time it was from an antenna, but this time she was hanging from a telephone
Telephone
pole.
pole. mistake, controller.
It's gotta be a serial murder case.
Bye. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Someone said the cause of death was some unknown poison. Unknown? Come on, this isn't some sci-fi drama. Oh, by the way, did you hear? Someone saw a girl that looked like Saki on that Midnight Channel thingy. They said she totally looked like she was in pain. Isn't that scary?
Super kawaiiですよね.
Sounds like someone had a nightmare.
Yeah. Shut up.
The media's been broadcasting their interviews with her nonstop. So maybe they just had Saki on the brain.
Everybody had Saki on the brain.
Sheesh. It's easy to toss around theories if you're not personally involved.
Hey, did you guys check out the TV last night?
Oh, poor Yosuke.
Yosuke, not you too.
Yes, him too.
Just listen for a sec. Something kept bothering me, so I watched it again, and I think the girl on the screen was Saki-senpai. There's no mistaking it.
Poor Yosuke.
Senpai looked like
Yosuke's for
she was writhing in pain.
For freaking parallel characters, Yosuke's a way better character than Ryuji is in Persona 5. I'm sorry.
And then
I
she
hated
disappeared from the
Ryuji
screen.
so much, honestly.
What?
You heard Senpai's body was found in a similar situation as that announcer's, right? Oh, remember that guy you told us about? How he was all excited that his soulmate was the announcer? Maybe, just maybe, but Ms. Yamano might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Hold
You appear
on.
in the middle of the night channel,
you
you
saying-
die.
People who appear on that TV die?
Dum dum dum.
I can't say for sure. But something tells me I just can't dismiss it as coincidence. Plus, remember what that bear thing said? How that place was dangerous and we should leave before the fog clears? It also said that someone's been throwing people in there. In that room with the posters on the wall, it has to have something to do with the announcer's death.
Binga bong.
I mean, don't you think there's some kind of connection there?
Oh, this one was how early the main villain. Oh, in here
Couldn't that
or
world
in
and the TV
Persona
have
5?
something to do with Senpai and the announcer's death? Well, what do you think?
It wasn't early though. I very much remember it not being. It was hard to tell unless you knew what you were looking for. And even then, they're not the actual villain. My bro!
So it's not just me, huh?
No, you adorable. Yeah, the P5 was just so less
There is a
satisfying.
Then it's a good bet that the two of them went inside that world. That would explain the posters in that room. Which means, if we look around, we might find a place that has something to do with Senpai too.
Senpai!
Yosuke, don't tell me.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah. I'm thinking about going in again.
Hell yeah, we're going
I'll
in!
find out for myself.
Baby!
Don't do this. You should just let the police handle this and...
You think we can rely on the police? They haven't made any progress on the announcer's case.
You're talking shit about my uncle.
Besides, even if we told them about the world inside the TV, there's no way they're gonna believe us.
That's true. You're not wrong.
If I'm completely off base with this, that's fine.
Hello, friends.
Ah. That's open.
It's just... I need to know why Senpai had to die like this.
Okay, so the beginning of Persona 5 is like perfection, and then it just goes downhill after that, honestly. And meanwhile in Persona 4, it just ramps up, honestly. That's the big difference. I think the early palaces in P5 are really good, and the characters of those palaces are good, but nothing after that really stands up to the very first, the Kamoshida palace. The Kamoshida palace is like, and that whole arc in general is the most, like, the best thing. Everything else just feels not nearly as, like, important or substantial.
Yosuke.
After what I've seen and what I've
Meanwhile,
put
in
together,
Persona 4, it
there's
just
no way I can
ramps
ignore it.
up the whole time.
Sorry, but you're the only person who can help
That's
me.
right, I'm #1 help guy.
I'm gonna go get ready. I'll be waiting for you at Junes.
You know who I wanted to romance really badly in Persona 5, though? That you couldn't, was Yusuke. I really wanted to romance Yusuke, because it felt like it was just like one step away from allowing me to do that.
I can kinda understand how he feels. But we can't be sure we'll be able to get out safely again.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Oh, really? Because, you know what? I watched a playthrough of Tokyo Mirage. Maybe the FE Sharp, like the new version's better, the Encore. Because I looked at a lot of those dungeons. They seemed really repetitive, honestly. From what I could tell. The Tokyo Mirage Session dungeons seemed pretty repetitive. I don't know. Go with Yosuke. Stop Yosuke. Let you. Go with Yosuke.
You
Yes.
serious?
They changed her voice actor in Golden. I don't really like her Golden voice actor. It's too nasally for my tastes.
Anyways, let's go to Junes. We can't leave Yosuke alone.
Everything's great at your Junes. There's a Junes command. Let's see, what am I looking for? Mudada. I prefer the gun gimmick. It's an interesting gimmick, for sure. It was the coolest. Well, P3's darker than than the other two combined. Let's be real here. And if I remember correctly, P3 has a very sad ending. Yes, I would. Give me that save. Yeah. Like, yeah, this is like a walk in the park compared to P3. Also, gameplay-wise, Persona 3 is hard original because you couldn't control your party members, so that always made it a lot harder. But that's why I really like
We came to stop you,
Fez and P3P, because it allows you to control your party members, which I think is the better way to play the game.
Come on, you really shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous.
I know, but we were able to come back once, right? If we go in from the same location, maybe we'll meet that bear again.
Come on, come
Maybe
on.
isn't good enough.
Also, I think Teddy's a better companion character than Morgana. That's just my personal opinion.
Look, I can't just act like everyone else and pretend this has nothing to do with me.
That's true, but
I don't know what it is.
What about you? Could you just walk away? Yeah.
Yes.
thought-
Good ass music.
I'm glad to know you're that kind of guy.
I like
Don't worry, I'm not going in without a plan.
the inner character dynamic between Persona
I'm leaving you
4.
in charge of this.
Nice. No, I think honestly, like just from the first like tutorial part of this game, which is like the first 5 hours are kind of like a tutorial or whatever, or 4 to 3 hours or something. I think the character dynamics a million times better than Persona 5. Like the main character in Persona 5, I like him and his story, but all the other characters who surround him aren't nearly as compelling. On, I don't like On, and Ryuji sucks. I liked Yusuke a lot because he actually had a compelling story to him, and as well as what's her name, Queen. I liked her a lot too and her story. But then the last chick that gets added, like she feels so tacked on at the end that I don't even care about her. Persona 3 got the Persona 3 Fes, which was the, you know, I think the penultimate version. It's kind of like the golden. And then they did that P3P on the PSP where you could play as a Femc.
We'll go in with this tied to me. So I want you to hold on to this and wait here.
But yeah, I don't know what it is.
what?
It's like
This
you
is
said,
the lifeline? Come on, wait a sec.
Sal, about the characters.
Here. This is for you.
Golf club. Fuck yeah. And it's a medicine. Hell yeah.
I thought it might be better than going in empty-handed. Alright, let's go. There's no use wasting any more time. Chie, whatever you do, don't let go of the rope.
Oh yeah, Futaba were best. Yeah, they all felt way more half-assed. Meanwhile, everybody in Persona 4 is just robust in a sense to me. I know not all the character stories are the best in the way things happen, but they still felt more felt more for them overall than I did.
Hey! I said wait!
Also, I think the soundtrack for Persona 4 is overall better than Persona 5. Persona 5 has some boppers in them. Bops in it for sure.
See? I knew this wasn't gonna work. Now what?
Go cry, Chie. Go cry. still think they did Naoto better than they did what's her
Is
name at
this-
the end. And then the freaking they had enough. See, that's the whole thing. They did the fake out character in Persona 5, which I think took time away from actual characters in your party.
Look, this is the same place as last time. So they are connected from place
Saying
to
things
place.
without saying things again.
You guys! Why
Teddy!
come back?
I love Teddy. He's a
I get
adorable
it.
bear.
You're the ones behind this.
What? No.
You're that thing from last time. Wait, what the hell did you just say?
Lately, I can tell someone's been throwing people in here.
Detective Teddy.
It's making this world more and more messed up. This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in. That means you're the most suspicious.
Ah! BD Deadly 1999. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Haku Crew. Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday evening.
You guys must be the ones throwing the people in here.
Oh, I know all the story of this game. Don't worry, Deadly. Hell no, don't label us like this. Shut up.
What are you talking about?
I love this
People
cursed
in.
bear. Oh, I don't know. I know this game. It's kind of like it's old enough to where you shouldn't have to worry about spoilers, honestly, because if you haven't played it at this point, you're probably not gonna play it. Squires assemble! Hello, Ash! Hello, Paladin! Hello. Thank you for that raid! Hi, Sora! I got your message, Sora. Don't worry. I'm not stressing. Oh no! This got the best villain in it, too.
If someone was thrown in here and they couldn't get out, they might die.
Aw, glomping hug. I haven't had one of those since, like, the late 90s.
Who would do such a... Wait a sec. All this talk about someone throwing people in here. Does he mean Senpai and the announcer?
Hell yeah, Senpai and the announcer got shit fucked.
Did that someone throw those two in here?
Hell yeah, they did!
Hey, what do you think?
But I'm glad you really love this game. Deadly, did you play the original PS2 release, or have you only played Golden?
Yeah. I
Oh,
agree.
hell yeah, it was.
Let's assume he's telling the truth.
Or maybe it was 2002. Well, when I went to conventions in 2000. And I think there were glomps in 2000. Okay. Nice! 8-bit?
Could it be that someone's throwing people in here intending to kill them?
Ahaha! Yosuke's so much smarter than Ryuji.
If that's the case,
What are you guys mumbling about? Why'd you come here anyways?
Oh, you know.
It's a one-way door. You can't get out once you're in. Remember how I had to let you guys out?
I love Teddy's design.
yeah, whatever.
I went to my first con in the year 2000. It was Anime Expo in the year, that was the year it was at the Disneyland Hotel.
We don't need your help this time. See? This time we have a lifeline.
Nah,
What? Hey! You better let us out once we're done investigating here.
I just had a rule that I had to buy M-rated games myself and people. it doesn't even really, in a sense, it's deserve that M rating, honestly. It's just like that because of the theming, probably. More so than anything else.
I'm the one who wants to investigate. I've lived here for a long time, but it's never been noisy like this till now.
Rawr.
Do you have proof? Prove to me you're not throwing people in here.
Proof. It doesn't work that way.
See? So it is you guys.
For the last time, it's not us, so we've got nothing to prove to you. Hey, you better answer our questions. This isn't like last time when we came by accident. We're dead serious.
Super dead serious.
Listen up, because people have died in our world. Every time the fog appears, a dead body shows up with it. It has to be related to this place somehow. If you know something, tell us.
Like, I'm not even sure this would get an M
Dead
rating
body?
now. Do you think?
Whenever the fog appears? I know that if it's foggy on your side, the fog lifts here. It's really dangerous when the fog lifts. That's when the shadows get violent.
M rating. M for mature. There it is. 2008.
I get it.
Huh? If you get it, then explain it to us, damn it! If it's foggy on our side, it isn't in here? Shadows get violent?
Well, Persona 5 has, like, some severe theming to it, especially with the Kamoshida stuff. I always love Persona 4. Yeah!
That's why I said to hurry back. It's dangerous when that happens. Okay, no more questions. I know you guys did it. You better stop right now.
But it was.
I told you and told you we're not the ones doing it.
It's 12 years ago. Oh! Nice! It was both more radical and more tame. In a way, it's really weird, right?
I've about had it with you. Why the hell won't you listen to what we're saying?
And it took 10 years, like, took that long for the Persona 5 to come out, considering Persona 4 came out in 2008, and we didn't get Persona 5, what, till 2017 or something like that? 2016?
I'm just saying, you might be the culprits. I'm just making sure.
Thorough. Teddy is thorough.
Bear's driving me nuts.
Nice. Nice on the Johnny Young Bush. Like, I respect the fella. I got tired of his voice for a while because he was in, like, everything I was either watching or playing, but I'm over it now.
This place anyways? It looks like a TV studio.
Oh yeah, definitely P3 did. The guns alone. What were, like, friends were... Yeah, right? They felt less like friends. They just felt like
Something being filmed here?
together by convenience.
Hey, don't tell me. Is that weird show being filmed here?
Weird show.
Weird show? Filmed? What does that mean?
I'm asking if someone's been filming the people that get thrown in here.
Ah, family bonds.
I don't get it. This world has always been like this. No one has ever done that filming thing here. Only me and Shadows are here. I told you before.
Shadows!
Look, we don't know what these shadow things are, or what you are either for that matter. You keep telling us to prove our innocence, but you're the most suspicious thing here.
Oh, but why I was asking which version of Persona 4 you played, Deadly, is because I worked at Atlas in 2008, and I worked on the original localization for the PS2 release of this game. So that's why I know it. I tested it for like almost 400 hours of testing on this game. So I know the game pretty good. I know all the ins and outs.
Maybe you're the real culprit. And what's with that stupid costume? I'd say it's time you showed your face.
So I'm just really stoked to be streaming it.
Whoa.
Even though I know this is a slightly different version because it's the golden release, but at its core it's the same game.
What the hell are
There's
you?
nothing inside. Yeah. Well, it is and it isn't because they did add the new social link to it. What's her name? She's added, and then there was the additional like gardening and the cooking. Oh yeah, no, that's why I always respected the game a lot. The fact that I tested it, like it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like something like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Like it was my job to play it that many hours, and I still really like the game, and I think it's a really good game still. Ah, that's awesome. You would, Ash, but it's not very good job security. Especially localization gigs like that, where they were contract, where if there were no games to work on, you didn't have a job.
I wouldn't do such a thing.
I don't play video games, though. You think that's what it is, but it's not in the reality. Especially working those kinds of jobs at the time, it was quantity over quality. Not that I let that affect me. But it was definitely a numbers game then, when I was working. Like, at my current job, that's what I do. I do localization testing, in a sense, where I do 70% localization, 30% functionality testing for the game I work on now. And I have to look at a lot of, like, documents where they're in their original text, and then there's a slight translation, and then I have to look at the translations, and then go through all that text. And, like, the current thing I'm working on takes me 12 hours to play through. So I'm looking through 12 hours of dialogue, making sure it's all grammatically, punctuality, and sentence structure is all correct, and that there isn't extra stuff, or characters aren't saying the lines they shouldn't, or aren't saying the incorrect character's name, and stuff like that. I love the protagonist and the antagonist bond in this game. Yeah! It's super good. Like, just everything's much better about Persona. I think Persona 4 is a way stronger game than Persona 5. Oh, and that's why I have to be in at work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, because we have maintenance, and then we got some shit we need to look at, and I have to smoke test, like, 17 different servers and stuff. I will not be getting much sleep tonight. I still wanted to stream the game because I just started this. So I didn't want to not... I've been canceling streaming on Thursdays lately when I've been having to do maintenance in the morning, but I didn't want to ditch out on this because I just started this yesterday with you guys.
I want you to find the real guy who did all this. You have to stop him. Promise me.
But we will definitely be stopping at midnight. I can't muck about after tonight. Or maybe I'll stop 20 minutes early so I can, like, wind down. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
This can't keep going on. My home here will be a complete mess. And then...
Teddy! You should see what I have for the next 3 months. I posted some pictures in the Blondie's Discord. Oh, I'll go look. Blonderific Discord. Is it just in general silliness, or is it in a particular channel? Oh, no, is that what... Holy shit. Oh, is this like, oh, what is it? Is this editing? I get to actually... I'm gonna... Not in the same realm. I actually did, I worked on a film the last 2 weekends. That's why I've been so tired. I was on a production for the last 2 weekends. Like a zebra, right? Teddy's jokes. I love Teddy jokes are the best jokes. But yeah, I was on a film project the last 2 weekends working production design. It was so exhausting. But I love it in a sense. It's weird. It's we've moved away from that more so. Companies now more about quality than quantity, especially if they're a well-known company. But
What are you crying for all of a sudden?
But I actually got offered to do some editing on something, so I'm actually gonna get to flex doing editing. So I'm kind of excited and nervous about it. So, but that project isn't due till April, and I don't have the raw footage yet. But
Jeez,
I feel like I'm
thing's
gonna be
really
spending a lot of
weirding me
weekends
out.
working very late. Oh my god, my dude, though, I'm just looking at this, and this looks nuts. Hopefully they gave you enough coverage and like different angles to work from though for what you're having to edit. Oh, that's good. That does at least makes it a little easier, because if there wasn't good coverage, that's just like ugh.
Hey, what should we do?
Remember the words of the mysterious man who called himself Igor.
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa, you have a fight scene? That's awesome. I know it's like when you went for voice acting, like you guys just start like putting yourself out there, man. Like I know a lot of people who like do it, and they all like, you know, even streaming, like doing voices while streaming, having a YouTube channel, dubbing over other stuff that's already been dubbed, volunteering for free projects for like animatics and stuff. I wish you all the luck to do voice acting. But definitely it's about the getting yourself out there, honestly, now, especially with social media the way it is. Still choreography. Martial arts. That's so cool, Sal! So many
You're
cool
the only ones I
people!
can
You are
ask.
so
Will
cool.
you promise me?
Promise? Played with cloud gaming? I have not. I always play
Thank you.
my you as like the most upstanding of citizens.
Damn bear. Practically holding a gun to our heads. But it's true that we came here to figure things out. So far, we're completely in the dark. Look for the culprit, huh? Bring it on. You got my word, too.
Teddy better than Morgana by 1,000,000 points.
Might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Yosuke Hanamura, and this is my buddy.
Yu Haku. That's me!
You got a name?
Teddy!
Teddy.
Haha, it's not even with a Y. It's with D-I-E.
Figures. But how are we supposed to find the culprit in the first place?
I don't know. Oh, but I know where the last person came in.
That's good.
The last person? You mean Saki-senpai?
Finish the Friday and Monday. I'm gonna be going to review Dude, I rewatched both Ninja Turtles movie on Netflix again. I can't help myself. I love those movies so much.
I mean the person who came in and disappeared last time. I don't know the name. Well, I'll take you there. You might find clues. Oh, one thing first. You two should put these on.
Iconic glasses. I think I have a pair of orange glasses I bought
Glasses for?
that looks like Yosuke's because I wanted to cosplay as Yosuke at one point back in the day. I'm curious. It is a good question. You did? Yes. Now you can see everything. I have to go look to see if I still have them. They might be up in a basket in my closet. He is best boy, best bro, best everything.
The difference is like night and day. With these on, it's like the fog doesn't exist.
They'll help you walk through the fog. Well, I've been here for a long time, so you can rely on me.
Freaking love Ninja Turtles. All the live action ones, I fucking love those. I replay them all the time. Yeah, the Persona 4 animation's really good. And I like the runs where they make him do the gag answers, or the last answer you would ever give. Not the mean ones, but like the gag ones, the silly ones. I love it.
But I can only show you where the place is. You guys will have to defend yourselves.
What happened to relying on you? There better not be any monsters, you understand?
I also like the 2011 animated series a lot.
We brought weapons, but I mean...
I haven't watched the new Nickelodeon ones at all. I heard they were good, though.
We just got here. If it's so dangerous, why don't you do something instead of relying on us?
No way. I've got no muscles.
No. I meant the movies. So 1, 2, and 3, and then the 20. No, that was in early 2000s where they crossed over the Next Mutation. That was when that happened, but that was really shitty. And they had that Venus de Milo, which was really shitty too. After that, there was a new animated series they did on Fox, which was like where they had the Triceratons and all that business, and it was really good. And Michelangelo was like the best fighter in the Galaxy universe or something like that. It was really fun. That one was really good. And Usagi Yojimbo showed up and stuff. It was really good.
Oh, I'll give you guys moral support from a safe distance. How's that sound?
I know a lot of people would really like a new Persona fighting game, though, where it has like Persona 5 characters in it too. But I don't think that's gonna happen now that Joker's in Smash, I think. Stoonpay. I don't know. There's too many to keep track of. I also did like the TMNT CG one they did. That was pretty fun. I thought Sarah Michelle Gellar as April was pretty neat. It had that same vibe. Those live action Michael Bay films, the second one was better than the first one, for sure, because they actually got voice actors. Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo wasn't great. The second one was way better, because it leaned more into what it was. Push him over? What? You want me to push him, Sal? You paid for it. That's what you're getting. You ask and ye shall receive.
Is this thing for real?
I'm just gonna leave him like that for a little bit. Honestly, the first. I just really hate the designs in the first one. They fixed it. You could tell they fixed it from 1 to 2. It was the whole nose thing. It was freaking awful. You don't hate anything, Michael Bay. Do you like Bad Boys 1 and 2? Huh? Do you? Do you like Bad Boys 1 and 2? Because if you like Bad Boys 1 and 2, you like Michael Bay. Also, without Bad Boys 1 and 2, we wouldn't have 3. And I think 3 is really good. Do you like Got Milk? The bear deserved the push.
This is so lame.
Hmm.
We swore to find the culprit, and this is all the backup we get?
You've never seen Bad Boys?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like
Can I ask you something?
Rush Hour or Lethal Weapon or what's another one I'm thinking of? It's Hot Women America.
Who's this Saki senpai person? Someone you know?
I like that he's just laying there on the ground still having this conversation.
That
You
doesn't
should really
matter right now.
watch the Bad Boys movie. If you like any of those kinds of like buddy cop kind of deals, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are like, their chemistry is awesome.
Anyways, at least now we know Senpai might have been thrown in here.
The first one's so 90s though. Oh, well, the early Lethal Weapon. I'm not talking about like later.
Maybe we can find more information too. Let's
Saki
get moving.
Konishi got what she deserved.
What?
Jake, I'm kidding but not kidding. I don't feel bad that she's gone. I feel bad that it makes Yosuke sad that she's gone. That's about it. Have you seen Rush Hour? Have you seen Rush Hour? Have you not seen Rush Hour? Please don't tell me you haven't seen Rush Hour,
What is
Ash.
this place? It looks just like the shopping district.
Dude, did you guys see the trailer that came out today? It's Spiral. It's like it's a chapter from the Saw book or whatever, and it's got it's Chris Rock and stuff. It's true. Bumblebee was good. I liked Bumblebee. Okay, I still think you'd like Bad Boys then. If you like those movies, you'd like Bad Boys because it's in that same vein of insanity.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. Is that like in the Ultimate whatever fighting game or something?
Some weird places have appeared here recently. Things are getting so tangled.
Both
I don't know what to
Rush Hour
do.
1 and 2 are on Netflix, by the way, because I watched them again recently.
By the way, why are you standing so far from us?
Yep. I think this is a way better intro.
You better not be planning to hightail it if something does come up.
It's just saying, like, overall, Persona 4 is better than Persona 5. And the only reason Persona 5 is so popular is because that's the first one people ever saw. You know?
Of course not. I
Teddy!
mean, I can't stand too close, you know? I get in your way.
Just long as some dogs humping each other. No, it's like early Michael Bay before he got like it's like super early where it's still explosions and craziness, but it's none of that other craziness.
Man, they really went all out on this. But out of all the places in town, why'd they replicate this one?
How should I know? This is reality for the one who's here.
As usual, nothing you say makes any sense. But if this is our shopping district, we're not far from Saki-senpai's.
Shop.
I knew it! This is the liquor store that Senpai's parents run. Does this mean Senpai disappeared here? What could have happened?
Wait a second. They're here.
Shadows. Time for animated
What?
cutscenes. Yay!
Shadows. I had a feeling they were
Honestly,
going to attack.
Persona 5's UI is only as good as it is because it's built off of Persona 3 and 4's, you know?
Huh?
Yes, Sal. fine. You've played them all, Sora, so I'll give you that.
I am thou. Thou art I. The time has come. Open thine eyes and call forth what is within.
I like the smile that occurs for all the pro tags.
So.
Hell yeah. Let's fight! I like this song better.
Stay calm and listen.
I think the music's better in Persona 4 than 5. Like, Rivers in the Desert's good, and like the opening song's good, but I still think all the songs in Persona 4 are way better overall.
Some shadows have weaknesses. If you can pinpoint that weakness and take advantage of it, the battle will be a lot
Also, I
easier.
think Persona 3's soundtrack's also bopper too.
I can tell this one has a weakness too. Try stuff out and see what works.
It's been a hot minute. Oh, they do kind of look like Langoliers. I understood that reference, Ash. Ah.
Congratulations, Sensei!
I like the difference between these and Adachi's Matsu. Yeah. It's not just a color change. Prideful and proud. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Deadly. Your observations are spot on. Yeah, I'll never call golf a dull game again. Obtain the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the Persona Izanagi.
Whoa, what was that? Did I hear you say persona? What was it? I mean, what did you do? Hey, you think I can do it too?
Oh, you'll find out soon, Yosuke.
Calm down, Yosuke. You're troubling Sensei.
I love this immediately. Teddy's like on a dime.
Sensei?
Gosh almighty! You're amazing, Sensei! I am one impressed bear. I can't believe you were hiding such an amazing power. No wonder the shadows were scared of you.
In the big boss battle, I knocked him out, and then he got healed up, and I brought him into the Whispers channel and was like, in your head. I am now the... Oh, that's fucking awesome! My inner night child is coming out to the party. Oh, well, if you're sleepy, you should go to sleep,
Are you the
Ash.
one who's able to bring
It's
people
okay,
into
you don't
this
have to stay on
world?
my account. Well, I am a 90s child, so there you go. It cannot be avoided.
And that's what I thought. This is really something. Don't you think so, Yosuke?
Yeah, Yosuke, what do you think?
Dude, You call him sensei and then don't show me any respect?
Hey, at least he calls you by your name. He could call you Dummy Dumb.
Sorry.
Aw.
Well, your support wasn't bad, though. I gotta give you some credit for that.
Yeah!
Huh?
See?
Really?
See? Compared to freaking, like, Morgana and Ryuji constantly fighting and bickering with each other, this is what I like. I like Teddy's and Yosuke's interactions way more. Yeah! Like in Ninja Turtles 2, where
You two keep it
Donatello
up, and I think
pretends
we'll
to
be
be a
fine from
swinging
here on out.
clown. Okay, I'm good. I've had enough.
Now let's get back to the investigation.
Oh, so you're not much younger. You're not much younger than me, then, Ash. By like a year. You're a year younger than me.
Man, I wonder what could have happened to Senpai here.
I wish Janess would go under.
It's all because of that store.
Okay, good night, Ash. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Ah!
What the?
Gossip time.
I heard that Konishi-san's daughter is working there.
Oh my, how could she with her family's business suffering like it is?
Bah!
I heard their sales have gone downhill because
We all
of
shall
Juness.
suffer. Everything's great at your Juness.
Stop it.
That poor father, to have his own daughter working for the enemy.
If Ash's time on this earth began in '85, she's only 1 year younger than me.
What a troublesome child.
Hey, Ted.
Ted!
You said that this place is reality for those that are
Hell
here,
yeah,
right?
I'm older than most of you. Most
So,
people in this stream, only
Does that
like a
mean this
handful
was
of people
Senpai's
are older
reality
than
when she
me.
wandered in here?
I only know about what's over here.
No. People think I'm 28. Yeah. No, I'm 35. I'll be turning 36 this year.
Fine.
Wait till you hit 30, then you'll actually feel old. High five, Ash.
Whatever's going on here,
35-year-old
we'll find out
lady.
ourselves.
2 years is a long ways away. When you're 5 years north of 30 already.
Damn it, not again.
I can't believe y'all always think I'm younger than I am. Nope, I'm an old lady. I'm older than Blondie. That's why I'm always mom. At the 24-hour streams, I'm mom because I'm older and I take care of people younger than me.
Is this Senpai's dad?
Like if we go on
know
that
what
when
the
we go on
neighbors
that
say about
Vegas
you,
trip,
right?
I'll probably be like mom being mom. That's what I do. I'm mom.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Hey, you're doing better than other people who still don't know what the fuck they're doing and don't want to try and figure it out. So I respect the fact that you are trying to figure out what the fuck you want to do and are working for it.
Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I can't believe this.
I believe it.
She seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me.
She's just trying to make not...
You're telling me this was how Senpai really saw things? These photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Junes. Why is it cut up like this?
Everything's great at your Junes.
I never had the chance to say it.
Is that Senpai's voice?
It's time.
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
Huh? Me?
That he was a real pain in the ass.
Feelings hurt.
I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all. But he takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dip.
What a dip. How dare you?
Pain in the
Bye,
ass.
Ash. Ash. Bye, Ash. Fellow 30-year-old lady.
Who cares about Junes anyway? Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back.
That's because they're all shitty people.
I wish everything would just disappear.
It's a lie. This can't be. Senpai's not like that.
Sorry.
So
sad.
I feel
so sorry for myself.
Boo
Boo-hoo. I love this part, like, a lot, actually.
Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Huh? Two Yosuke's?
Who are you?
I love this music. It's good-ass music. Putting the mic up.
I wouldn't think that. Yeah, right. How long are you going to keep deluding yourself?
I like the shadow selves in
The
here.
shopping district and Junes too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks. What are you saying? That's not true.
Don't say it.
You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You've got to be surrounded
Truth
by
hurts.
people to block out the pain of isolation. And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it!
Persona 5 is about how asshole adults are.
I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking. Why's that? Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole? A world inside the TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you? It's not true. Stop. Stop it. You're just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero! And that senpai you were so sweet on, her death was the perfect excuse. That's not true! What are you? Who are you?
Oh. I am you!
I already told you. I'm you. Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know about you. Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch!
Oh, shouldn't have said that. It just makes him stronger.
That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I am me now. I'm not you anymore, see?
Yeah. Kettle, 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 kettle. You can't really change society. Not really, anyway. Yeah.
I am a shadow. The true self.
Someone said, now that you think about it, I do have those thoughts. Thanks.
I'll crush everything that.
Well, it is kind of like that, where those are his thoughts and it's him accepting those. Love the song.
Starting with you. Get out of my sight!
Oh no!
How long?
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful.
Sure thing.
Whenever you feel threatened, just defend yourself.
That's true. Time to get to business.
Persona! 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 Pain in the ass!
Too late.
It's guarding its weak point.
Out of the way!
Ah, it does it after. Got it.
That's not gonna work!
I like the funk sound it makes.
Here comes an attack. Defend yourself.
Huh, that's it? Boring!
You're boring.
Get out of my sight! Don't underestimate me! Get out of my face! Persona!
Also, the thing in Persona 5, man, like, SP items are so few and far between, it's, like, frustrating, actually. That was always something I didn't really like.
Don't underestimate me! Here comes an attack! What a frickin' pain in the ass! Get out of my way! Out of the way!
Looking under the weather there, bud.
Persona!
Almost got him.
Pain in the ass! It's going to attack! Defend yourself! Persona!
Nah, we're gonna kill it. Yeah, no, I felt they weren't as common, but it was almost painful sometimes. Like, I was painfully aware in Persona 5 how few SP items there were.
Amazing, Sensei!
Oh, I love the way he looks. His design's so awesome. Learn new ability? Nope, not today. Accept yourself, dude.
Yosuke, are you okay? Yeah. What happened?
Oh, I remember going to Queen's Dungeon and just having to stop because I had no SP. It was full, but I couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it all like it flowed. The gameplay flow was
Not
better.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again. Myself.
Berserk.
Damn it. Hurts to face yourself. I knew it wasn't lying, but I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. When you get down to it, all of this is me.
True. You know who doesn't know how to read a room? Ryuji. Jiraiya!
This is my persona. When we heard Senpai's voice,
More so Ryuji than Morgana. Those two just constantly constantly fighting with each other. And then Ryuji constantly yelling about how we're the Phantom Thieves out in public. I'm like, oh god, I hate you so much.
I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside.
Even with his story background, it still didn't make me care.
He was a real pain in the ass, huh? What a way to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing.
It's okay.
If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Thanks.
Like, they, like, injured him or somehow, like, it had to do with Kamoshida again. Like, I think Kamoshida should have stuck around or something. I don't know, but he was, like, the root of a lot of people's issues at that school.
Hey, Teddy.
Well, like, he tried to speak out against the abuse or something, but then it ruined the team, and then the rest of the team turned their back on him, and he got an injury or something.
Could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so. The shadows here were originally born from humans. Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk. And you saw what happens next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to it, and the big mass of shadows kills the host.
So that's why people die when it gets foggy in our world.
Yeah. I'm not saying Persona 5 is bad, I just think 4 is better. I don't think enough people have played 4, because you can't. It's really hard to play 4, actually.
It's not comfortable for you.
Unless you play it on a PlayStation 2, or play it on Vita.
I don't hear any more voices.
Same thing with Persona 3, actually.
Let's go back.
Or even a PlayStation TV, like, that's what I have. Well, I have a Vita as well, but for streaming
Teddy,
purposes.
You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before? Did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before. But that's probably where they were when the shadows attacked them.
Dude, for this, I found a PlayStation TV, which is impossible to find now, so I paid an extra, like, I think it was originally, like, $50. I paid $100 for a PlayStation TV, and then to stream it, I had to get a switcher, or a splitter. I got a splitter for it, so that it scrambles the signal, so that I can actually stream it out.
The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then. I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens.
Teddy is different.
I sensed people here twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog lifted.
They died.
So let's get this straight.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, I'm not asking for, like, a remaster or something, just the ability to play it. Yeah. Just a port. That's all we want, is a port.
Senpai
Hey,
and
Lion
that
Tamer!
Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. The fog cleared, it went berserk, and it ended up killing them. Does that sound right? So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, I would have been in much deeper trouble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
Oh no, we went and we found Saki Senpai is dead, and then we went to the Shadow Realm, and then you know, my persona appeared, and then Yosuke's true self appeared, and we fought him, and now Yosuke's got his persona. Yeah.
Damn it.
Stream's been up for...
Senpai and that announcer.
Yeah.
We're stuck here all alone.
Yosuke.
Poor Yosuke.
They disappeared when the fog lifted, but they were safe before that. No shadows attacked them. They attacked us, though. Maybe they're keeping a close eye on us. They might see people who investigate this place as enemies. It'll be dangerous, but we might be able to fight them. We might save people.
Black cherries.
Are you saying if anyone else gets thrown in here, we can save them before they disappear?
Yeah.
Like how you guys just saved me?
Super sexy glasses.
Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop. Yeah. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
Oh, you just think you do, you sweet, adorable boy.
Can I ask something too? If shadows are born from humans, what was Teddy born from?
Good question, Teddy.
You don't even know where you came
You haven't
from?
even seen the sexiest pair of glasses in the whole game yet.
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself.
Oh, if you know what I'm talking about.
To be honest, I never thought about it until now.
Yukiko wears them at some point.
Are you serious? No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Will you guys come back here? You'll keep your word?
Hell yeah, Teddy.
Well, you're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing.
Oh, what is it?
I'll be waiting for you guys here.
Aw, Teddy.
You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up.
Yeah, Zero Wiggles are very cute.
You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here. You might show up somewhere I couldn't get to you. Then you'd be doomed. Got it?
Yorokkai shimasu.
Well, pretty much. Alright, can you show us the way out?
I like these, I wouldn't call them not subtitles, but the dialogue, because the way they wrote this was that they wrote up the dialogue, like, the voice acting and the dialogue is one and the same, you know? So it's one-to-one.
Roger that. One exit coming right
It's
up.
good that it's one-to-one. So you don't lose meaning, even if you can't hear what the characters are saying. where he says, Doom. Has the long ooh.
First, we need to make sure there aren't any employees milling around out there.
Okay, go, go, go! Squish!
Squish.
Hey, stop squeezing, you little...
Wow, 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 wow. We go. Hey, at your Junas. She thought we were dead, by the way. She totally thought we died.
You guys came back!
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face? Ow!
Oh, wait. Yes, I mean those glasses.
You're such morons!
They are the best glasses. Maybe I should bring my own pair and put them on when it happens. Wouldn't that be fun? I'll look for a pair.
I had no idea what to do! I was so worried! I mean, scared stiff, damn it! I hate you both!
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault.
Mighta kinda sorta. Mighta kinda sorta.
Maybe we did go a little too far. Let's apologize to her tomorrow.
Buy her steak. That's what makes Chie happy. Is meat.
I'm completely wiped out. I'm gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while, and get some sleep. I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Well, see you in the morning.
Oyasumi nasai, Yosuke. Oh, Yukiko.
Hmm?
In her kimono.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way?
A little
My parents
bit.
sent me out on an errand. Are you getting used to your new town and school? Really? But it must be difficult moving to a place you know nothing about.
But there's nice people.
I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school. Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so,
It's okay.
I see. She's always full of energy.
She is a real handful, though.
Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little extra push I need. We had homeroom together last year, too. And I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes.
Ooh, cutting class. Bad girls, bad girls. What you gonna do?
I need
What
to
you
make
gonna
tomorrow's
do when
arrangements
they
for our
come
head
for
chef.
you? Well, do you know why they changed it? Was it because they couldn't get the original back for additional dialogue? And the new dialogue? I don't know, honestly. I have no idea about that. I don't know.
You
Maybe
can't function without me right now.
was it during? No, it wasn't during the voice actors strike either. I don't think. Because I know that caused a lot of problems for some people where they couldn't go do things unless they were previously contracted for it before the strike started. But I think this was way before that occurred. Maybe. I don't know. Well, it's like, you know, we were playing Persona 3, not Persona 3, we were playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and in the Remind DLC and the final cut, the limit cut, I don't know if they changed it in the main game, but the guy they got to play Xehanort is no longer Xehanort. They replaced him with Christopher Lloyd, which actually I think is better. I think Christopher Lloyd's way better as Xehanort than the guy they had before. Yes, Yukiko, Sora! Yuki-chan.
Dad's late.
Poor.
Our next story is an update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba.
Inaba! Yeah, I don't know what it's about. Like, maybe, like, she couldn't anymore, or some restriction, or maybe she... No, she didn't die. I have no idea. It's really strange, though.
At around 7 a.m., local high school
Maybe she'd just stop being a voice actress after. I don't know.
Residential area. Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body, police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano. The coroner's report has established Miss Konishi's time of death at around 1 a.m. last night.
Woo!
The body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Yep, it was the last thing you ever did.
Another
But people don't play the original. All they play is Golden and anything else after, I think. So people won't even know.
Dad won't be coming home tonight.
Are you worried about it? I'll be here with you.
I'll be okay. Can you help me do some stuff around the house?
Yes, you adorable sweet child. I love you. Hello, child. You're the best child.
Amagi Inn, located
I
upstream
will
of
when it
Samegawa
happens.
River, is the town's oldest historical landmark.
Oh!
Vacationers are known to travel surprising
Yukiko's
distances
gonna be
in
on
order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
Radium-rich hot springs.
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes.
That's very irresponsible of her parents.
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school.
Oh, no kidding.
Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me.
Are you speaking to me?
We've heard that you're the new manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
No.
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Yeah.
Someday, though. That aside, wow, you're looking gorgeous in that kimono. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Wow. That's messed up. Leonard Nimoy and now that guy? Holy shit. But I actually do think, rest in peace, sir, but I do think Christopher Lloyd's actually better. Because I can understand him better.
Huh? No,
Woo! But now I'm looking that up. Like, I like him. He's from Blade Runner and stuff. But I just, man. He was hard to understand. I think Christopher Lloyd's actually way better.
This is boring.
Yeah. Change the channel. Time to sing.
Oh, I need to do the dishes.
Was he in the... Am I... Yeah, Blade Runner. Was he... No, that was someone else. Oh yeah, I was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer too. I love the original movie. We're talking the original movie of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, by the way. I like that one. Oh, so I guessed right. I said that she, like, maybe she retired is what it was. So I wasn't completely wrong then. I guessed. What? Yay! Oh, the rainbows. The colors, Duke! The colors! Monkey wrench. Oh yeah, the quests! I completely forgot about the quests. That's specific to this one. I don't think they they had the equivalent of quests. I think in Persona 5 is the underground place, right? Or something. Oh, his name's Izanagi. Mementos. I think that's the equivalent of Mementos. Izanagi. You should look up the term Izanagi, by the way. It's very relevant to the game. I have money. Yes, money. Oh, first I'm gonna save. Then we're gonna do the dishes. Can I not do the dishes? I wanted to do the dishes. Quiz show's always on. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Yeah. Well, that's why I think I like Persona 4 better, because sometimes Mementos was a pain in the ass. Pain in the bootuti. Scooty bootuti.
In other Inaba-related news, meteorologists are predicting heavy fog throughout the year.
Yes! Fog forever!
The region has seen an abnormal amount of fog over the past few years, and the cause of the climate change is unknown. Whatever the reason, residents of the Inaba area should be extra careful.
Super careful.
Our broadcast tonight was extended to bring you up-to-date news on the incident in Inaba. The time is now midnight.
Now look at the TV. Here it is! It's... actually builds its whole story around trying to find connections between the other world and how it works and all that. So you have a bunch of different theories going through the game. Logical conclusion. Yeah! Igor! We back.
Welcome. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
The Velvet Limo, yes.
I have summoned you within your dreams.
That was like, I know why they did it in P5, but I hated the voice actor change in P5 for Igor.
And so
it was
we
the most
meet
off-putting
again.
thing. Oh yeah, I can see why.
This is a space that only those who have, in one way or
Yeah, I
another,
know.
entered into a contract may enter. In your daily life, you subconsciously heard the call to awaken, and you chose to follow the destiny of your inner voice.
Margaret, I love you.
Thereby enacting your glorious awakening to your power.
Nah. I can see it, but this is my preference.
Hold on to this.
I like this, Margaret. The Velvet Key!
From this night forth, you are our guest in this velvet room. Your destiny will require you to hone your power. And for that, there is but one price for this
Igor.
assistance.
What is the price?
You must abide by your contract and assume responsibility for all decisions you may make.
Oh, okay, no problem. I get it.
Very well.
Ooh.
The persona you have acquired.
The spicy announcement for what the games are for EVO 2020 this year, though, where they brought Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is gonna be there. And no MK11 and no, still no Melee, thank God.
It
But
is a side of you.
But I
that
saw
shows
Grand
itself
Blue
when you
versus
face
is
the
gonna
world
be there,
around you.
so I wanna sign up for that.
Perhaps you can think of it as a facade of determination you wear to face various difficulties in life. Your persona ability, however, is that of the wild card. Compared to that of others, it is very special.
Itchy eyeball. Itchy nose.
It is like the number 0, empty, yet holding.
Have you guys ever
infinite
watched Persona the
potential
animation
within
though? Not
itself.
Persona 4 or Persona 5 anime, but the actual Persona animation. Have you guys ever seen it? I actually liked it a fair bit. My memory of it is at least positive.
The
No,
persona
not
ability
movies.
is
There
the
was
power
actually
to
a Persona
control
series
one's
with unique
own
characters
heart.
that came out a
And the
while ago.
heart is strengthened through bonds.
Had a good opening song too. Igor was in it as well. Persona Trinity Soul is what it was called. It was an interesting story if my memory serves me correctly. I'd have to rewatch it. I cannot remember it. It came out around the same time like Persona 3 FES or P3P and Persona 4 were like hot. Was that Akihiko? Yeah, Akihiko's in it. He's like older and shit. It's really cool, actually. I was trying to remember. Yeah, it was Trinity Soul.
As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Yeah, so that's why Akihiko's in it and shit. But it's really, I liked it a lot, but it still had its own unique main characters, though. Yeah, right? They're all, those three are all connected.
Social links are necessary for more than strengthening your persona.
They don't ever say Persona 5's in the same universe. Well, no, actually it is in the same universe because we saw what's-her-name's idol advertisements in Persona 5. So it is still in the same universe.
At times, they will help light the way to the truth you're searching for.
Maybe?
Where will your awakened power
Can't remember.
of the wild card take
It's all kind
you?
of messy.
I look forward to traveling the road of your destiny together.
Yeah.
Till we meet again.
Bye-bye, Igor. Good night. Send me off to bed, Igor. Speaking of, I kind of want to go to sleep. I gotta be up soon. I gotta go to bed soon. I wanted to get like at least 5 hours of sleep. What, Sal? No. Gotta get to a good saving point. Yo.
You saw what was on last night, right?
Hell yeah, I did. My dude.
I couldn't tell who it was, but if someone's shown up on TV, we can't ignore it.
No, we cannot. Did I finish that one? I did.
Let's go check it out after school. Maybe Teddy can tell us something. If it turns out someone was thrown in again, there really might be a culprit behind all this. Even if it is something about that place that's killing the victims. If someone's using that world as a weapon, that's unforgivable.
What did you just realize, Sal?
We need to find the culprit, no matter what it takes. There's no way the police can do it. Who'd believe that the murderer kills people by throwing them into the TV?
It's true, nobody would believe that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, we already did Trial of the Dragon. It wasn't as good as the original voice actors. Has to be us.
Totally. A promise is a promise. You know, I tried sticking my head in the TV last night the way you did, and it actually worked.
It's like
I can do that now because
one of
I
your
have the same
first.
power.
It's like the first day of school. You see this happen to Yosuke, and he gets like kicked in the balls by Chie.
Persona, wasn't it? Could be that we got this gift from someone specifically so we could solve the case.
Haha, Yosuke, you adorable.
Then again, you
Are you
managed to
not
go
yet?
inside the TV and get your persona first. I feel like as long as you're with me, I can find the culprit and crack this case.
Mwah, glad you like me.
Well, let's do our best.
Gambatte. Handshake. Time to form a friendship! Maybe you can't. Or if anybody could, it actually be probably the pro tag. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed with creating the persona of Arcana magician.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by
magician?
becoming involved with others,
He's the magician
your own
Arcana.
social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
I would have romanced the shit out of Yusuke in Persona 5 if they gave me the option. Because I found him more interesting than majority of the characters we ran across. He's so eccentric, and I liked helping him with his art problems.
Chie! About yesterday? We're sorry we worried you.
Well, I don't give a shit about that. Sorry. Matt's cool and all, but his vocal range is not that impressive to me.
Never mind.
All of his characters kind of
Yukiko
sound the same.
still
Same
not
with the
here?
Johnny Young Bosch problem, actually. You start in April in Persona 4.
Huh? Yukiko-san? No. At least I haven't seen her today.
Oh man, what should I do? Hey, is that stuff you were talking about for real?
Like, Troy
all that
Baker
about
is my,
how
like,
people showing up
favorite
on the Midnight
male
Channel
voice
is
actor, I
related
think.
to that
Followed
other
closely
world.
by Yuri Lowenthal, because I loved him so much in Spider-Man. And CR, I don't know what CR. Oh, Critical Role. Yeah, but I don't have the time or the patience to watch Critical Role. That's all. That's on me. But it's not where I'm at for it. In any games or anything I've heard him in, he just kind of sounds the same.
Oh, we were just talking about that. We're thinking of checking it out later.
Like, I get...
The person on TV yesterday? I think it was Yukiko. That kimono looked like the one she wears at the inn, and she wore it during that interview a few days ago, too. I got worried, so I emailed her last night, but she hasn't responded. I called her earlier in the evening, though, and she said she'd be at school today.
Like, I like Troy Baker a lot. Yeah, this Chie is really bad.
Calm down. We get the picture. And you still haven't heard from her?
Oh, I love Yosuke's voice. Sorry, I think I love Yuri Lowenfall's voice way more than I like Matt Mercer's voice.
No. What's that supposed to mean? Wait, are you saying Yukiko was thrown in there?
Probably.
We don't know yet for sure. We should check to see if she's safe first. Give her another call.
Actually, I feel like they changed the ringtone
Voicemail picked up.
to be an American ringtone, because I believe in Japan it does the beep 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 as the ringtone. I think. I could be wrong. I might be wrong.
Answering.
She's totally not answering.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Then is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Stop it! Something must have come up, like an errand or something. Oh, or she might be helping at the inn. She wouldn't be able to answer herself if that's it.
I wish the original voice actress would have just come out of retirement just to reprise Chie. I really wish she would have. That would have been like,
yeah, but would she skip school for that?
Awesome. Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal's Yosuke.
Well, I'll give the inn a call. I've got the number here somewhere.
Cause that's the irony, is that he was the protag in Persona 3 actually. So he didn't really have lines. And so now he gets to play Yosuke. And then the funny thing about this is where you know who the protag is in this one, right? Who voices the protagonist?
Come on, Yukiko.
Adachi. Isn't that ironic? I think retired as in couldn't make it her day job anymore.
I see. Nah, it was nothing. I'll email you again later.
Yay!
She was over at the inn. She said they had a big group reservation and she had to help out. Yeah. Now that I think about it, this has happened before too. At least once a year. She said she'll be at the inn tomorrow too. For crying out loud, Yosuke, you got me worried over nothing.
God, her voice is so irritating.
She was totally fine.
Oh no, it's totally fine. That's what she sounds like.
And you were all, is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Why does she make herself have a lisp? I don't understand.
Sorry. But there is a reason we thought that.
Oh yeah? What?
Well, we thought people show up on the Midnight Channel because they're already over in that world. I mean, it makes sense, right? People show up on TV because they're inside the TV. But Yukiko-san's still here in our world. We might want to see what this is about. All right, let's meet up at Junes after school.
Am I free from the rails yet? Oh, nope, we're not free from the rails.
Okay, I think that's more than enough about my sorry escapades.
Ha!
If I hadn't seen the place firsthand,
Junes.
I'd never have believed a story like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Every day is great at your Junes. Something like that.
Anyways, we need to know what's going on inside.
Nope, Junpei was Vic Manjana or whatever. Now he's a pariah. He's persona non grata.
How?
Yeah. Too bad there's so many customers around. I forgot there's a sale in the electronics department today.
Junpei.
I got it. Come here a sec. Try sticking your hand in and calling him over. I bet that bear's wandering around the entrance anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Chie, stand over here. Make a wall with me.
Don't know about Akihiko. That's not in this game. I have no idea.
A wall?
He's got a nice voice, though. Akihiko's voice actor. Whoever does his English voice. He bit me!
What's wrong?
I can't tell you off the top of my head. I didn't look up the voices for that.
Shh! Not so loud, you idiot! Dude! Is that a bite mark? Are you okay?
Maybe.
That's good. Sheesh, that stupid bear must have done it. Hey, you! We know you're in there.
Is this a game?
Yeah! Liam,
No, it's not a game. Can you
Except
sense
it's not
anyone
Matt
inside there
Mercer.
right now?
He's not Matt Mercer at all. It's not even close to Matt Mercer's voice, actually. Don't insult that voice actor. JK. JK. There are people in every modern Persona game.
This land feels so barren.
Baron.
Shut it! So there's no one inside? You're sure?
Troy Baker is Nathan Drake's brother. That's why him and Nolan North are BFFs, honestly. Because they both worked at Naughty Dog and stuff. Troy has Last of Us, but then Troy did Drake's brother in Uncharted. I know what I know about who I know.
Yukiko anyway.
Forget him doing Teddy's voice. Who the hell did he? Oh, who the hell did he do on friggin' Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Since she'll be busy this weekend helping out at the inn, I doubt she'd go anywhere alone. But still.
Yeah. You'll walk with her to school on Monday, right?
Oh, it was Donatello.
Sure, I'll go pick her up at her house.
No, the guy who does Teddy's voice did Donatello's voice in the 2003-2010 Ninja Turtles cartoon that I really liked.
Maybe we'll find out more on tonight's Midnight Channel. Cross your fingers that this is all just a misunderstanding.
Haha, it's not. This is the only
What's
beginning
your
of the
cell number?
nightmare.
I'll call you when I watch it tonight.
As soon as I get to a save point, I'm calling it.
Alright, don't forget to watch tonight.
No one never forgot. Still on the rails. Oh, Adachi.
Looks like we found all we're gonna find here. And we've still got nothing that points directly to a suspect.
But I only know kanji from original Persona 4, so that's why I was like, hell no, that's not Mercer. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Matt, but Troy is a better voice actor.
We don't even know if this is a homicide.
Well, what else could it be?
I think
There's
in
no way a body could end up
2008,
like that by accident.
Matt was still like more in the cosplay scene than he was in the voice acting scene as well. Just JFYI.
I know. We haven't found the cause of death for the first Vic. Now we got a second one just like it. If this is a murder case,
No, I'm
there's
just
no
saying he's
doubt
not
we're
as
dealing with
good.
a single perp.
I consider Troy in the same, like, ranks as other voice actors that I really like.
But if that's true, what the hell's going on?
And Nolan, like, I got mad respect for Nolan North when he did the Penguin in the Batman games.
You know,
Because he
thought
did
at
such a
first this all
different
spun
voice
out of
for
that
them.
love triangle.
That's why I like watching Retro Replay, because I just listen to them do funny voices for like an hour while they play games.
No, that singer, Misuzu Hiragi, has a solid alibi. She was performing overseas.
That's because
and the
Kanji
phone
is
records
more
prove it.
sensitive. He's a sensitive
Remember,
guy.
The only reason the scandal went public was because Hiragi herself broke it to the media. No one would put themselves under suspicion that way if they had murder on their mind.
Got a point there.
Same with Taro Namatame, her husband. No matter how much we shake him down, nothing links him to the murders. He's been
Yeah.
working in the city for the past 6 months. Seems he was here recently because of the scandal, but he was swamped with work back home at the time of the incident. There are eyewitnesses and other evidence placing him at his office the night that Mayumi Yamano died. And we can't find anything that shows Yamano making contact with Namatame before or after her disappearance.
You hear Namatame's career has also been killed stone dead? He's been fired from his position as secretary. He's practically as much of a victim as the Yamano girl.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I've heard
case
Troy's
regarding
rough and
Saki
gravelly. Troy's voiced some of my favorite characters. That's why I like Troy
She's
better.
the one who discovered Yamano's corpse. I don't
That's
blame
why it's so
Kid
sad he
setting
didn't
her
come
up
back
as a
for
possible
Borderlands 3 as Reese. Well,
She was
that's
killed
because
well
Randy
after she
Pitchford's like a
reported the body,
fucking
and the culprit
crazy
didn't hide it.
person, but that's neither here
It's like
nor
they were
there.
meant to be found. The only other connection is that she attended the same school as the daughter of the inn where Yamano was holed up. But that hardly points to a motive. And coincidences like that are common in a town as small as ours.
Yeah, I heard about that angle on the news too.
Now I gotta Google it.
What? Is the story about the inn out already?
Okay, I got it. How's this?
Oh, I liked him as Harvey Dent. Yeah.
Maybe there was something about the corpse that only Saki Konishi knew. And our perp killed her to keep whatever it was from leaking out.
Oh, he's all said in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Either way, all we can do now is keep investigating anyone involved.
I only watched Full Metal Alchemist in Japanese, so I have no reference. Yes, I heard about nobody. There isn't anybody who hasn't heard about how bad it was. What?
Oh, is your detective's intuition at work?
If you're lucky to get a refund. Come on. Save point. Hell yeah.
Welcome home.
think I remember watching the original Full Metal Alchemist in dub, but then when Brotherhood happened, I watched that all in Japanese with subtitles. There, okay. I gotta close up because I definitely have to end stream on time or early tonight because I got that early start time tomorrow. So, we're gonna stop here for the night. This has been me, Christine, aka Hakujo Muse, and you've been watching me play Persona 4 Golden. It's been super fun. Yeah, I gotta be up in 5 hours, so... But I get off at work at 4, so there's that. But I'm still gonna be probably really tired. Anywho, thanks for everybody hanging out tonight. I had a lot of fun. I love this game very much. I'm glad you guys like it too. But yeah, I think I might stream again tomorrow. We'll see. There will be no staying awake. There will only be sleep. But yeah, you guys are all awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll hopefully see you all soon. Oh, wait, we gotta go raid someone. Ha 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 ha! I forgot myself for a moment. Anybody still streaming it? Na 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 na. I think I'm just gonna shut down the PlayStation TV because putting it into standby mode seemed to be like a bad idea, it appears. Hold on. I face on, I hold on, I reach out for the truth. Na, 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 na. Let's see what's going on with anybody keyed to hearts tonight. Slow stream night, it looks like. It's a Piaz. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, is it actually streaming? I always gotta check now. I always gotta be more careful. I've hosted people who aren't actually streaming. It's very annoying sometimes. Whoa. Let's go raid the Shell Gamer. They're playing that Kingdom Hearts limit cut data battles shenanigans. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so you can watch some limit cut battles because you know I ain't doing that ish. So, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow if I'm not completely dead. And, yeah, we'll play more of this. So with that, we'll sign off with a good fight and a good night. And I'll see you all soon. Good night, everybody. Bye!